Philippine Marines gets Turkish squad automatic weapon, reportedly also getting the Spider system. Please like and share the video, and subscribe to the channel. The Philippine Navy recently released on their website the Notice to Proceed or NTP to the Turkish company System Savunma Sanayi ve Ticaret Anonim Şirketi for the supply and delivery of 160 units of 5.56 by 45mm caliber squad automatic weapon or SAW. The company is known as System Defense in English, and the contract price for the acquisition was at 98.5 million Philippine pesos or 1.68 million United States dollars, assuming an exchange rate of 58.7 pesos per dollar. This amounts to around 615,000 pesos or $10,500 per weapon. The weapons will be for the Philippine Marine Corps as per the contract agreement, which was also published in the Philippine Navy website. No details were mentioned in the above documents about which particular model will be provided, but heading over to the website of System Savunma we can see that the only true squad automatic rifle they were offering there is their multifunction rifle 56 or MFR 56. If it is really the MFR 56 that will be provided, then it will be great, because the weapon has a number of nice features. Starting with the fact that it can be provided in either an open bolt or closed bolt configuration, depending on whether the Marines will prioritize either longer sustained firing or accuracy. It also has a removable barrel with handle, making it easier to replace them if they get too hot after long firing durations. It has a bipod for steadier firing on the ground, and most impressive of all is that it is capable of accepting ammunition from either standard M16 type magazines, or can be belt-fed with disintegrating link ammunition. In many ways it is similar to the M249 squad automatic weapon used by many Western countries, but lighter by over 3 kg at only 4.25 kg in weight when empty. The MFR 56 also reminds me in some ways to the new M27 infantry automatic rifle of the United States Marine Corps, who our Philippine Marines idolizes, but it is a bit heavier but better since it has a replaceable barrel and dual feed capability. The MFR 56 also uses a gas piston action than the direct impingement action used on the older M16 type rifles. Personally, I think this is a fantastic buy for the Marines. It will enable them to be even more effective at squad level, since it seems at least one will be issued per squad. Meanwhile, a retired admiral of the Philippine Navy recently told the Indo-Pacific Defense Forum website that the Philippine Marine Corps will reportedly be getting the Spider surface-to-air missile system just like the Philippine Air Force. Since the admiral is not anymore in active service, then I would consider this information as unconfirmed, at least until somebody in the current Philippine government or if the manufacturer confirms it. And frankly, I didn't like the fact that he kept talking specifically already about using it against China. Anyway, the Air Force is confirmed to be getting the Spider medium range or Spider MR version, which I made a video about before, and the Marines have already also activated their shore-based air defense system battalion several months ago, which I also made a video about. The Marines will use their anti-air missiles to protect the BrahMos anti-ship missiles, which are scheduled to be delivered by next year of 2023. The Marines' BrahMos and anti-air missile battalions belong to the same coastal defense regiment. If the Marines indeed are getting the Spider system also, then that is good in that they will have easier cross-service training and some logistical advantages also. So, to summarize, the Philippine Marines are getting new squad automatic weapons from Turkey, likely the MFR 56, which seems like an excellent weapon, and the Marines are reportedly also getting the Spider anti-air system like the Air Force. Thank you for watching the video. I invite you again to like and share it, and subscribe to the channel.